I am 120 pounds lighter than I was at my heaviest, and I wish two things. One, that it wasn't such a big deal to everyone, and two, that I didn't know that number like I know heartache and macros. I didn't lose it overnight. Nobody ever does. The majority of it I left behind in Taipei, where I studied Mandarin Chinese for 6 months and how to be a fully functioning postgraduate. Never really got the hang of that last bit. But subsisting off a student diet of 7-Eleven sandwiches and Buddhist instant ramen, I whittled away to the scrawny 180 pounds that I am today. Sure, 300-pound Jensen worried about air travel and roller coaster seats. 300-pound Jensen never dreamed of ziplining or being able to buy pants that weren't from the women's plus size section of Forever 21. But 300-pound Jensen laughed, was kooky, had a solid group of friends, at least they thought so. 300-pound Jensen was beginning to come out of their shell, did hood shit like pick up takis at the corner liquor store, and did nerd shit like save up all year to go to Comic-Con. Now, I'm barely even comfortable enough around people who've known me in the past because I know what's on their minds the second they see me today. They want to know what's my secret. And that's not to say that I hate being back in America. It was pretty bad in Asia too. I would get on the Taipei MRT, and in the middle of practicing my Chinese characters in the air, I would stop and stare at some young man's thighs. Thin, real thin. CC the 真的很瘦. Now, being back in America, it's exacerbated. When I told my parents that I had lost 70 pounds, the first thing my dad did was tell the older couple sitting at the table next to us the good news, as if he was proud, as if the morphing composition of my body was to be celebrated. The next night when my Digo joined us for dinner, sinigang na bulalo, my dad looked at the both of us and in wistful eyes spoke, "My thin sons." I skipped the bulalo and only ate gulai. I had quinoa instead of white rice, and I'm okay with that. I can with full confidence say that my relationship with food is the healthiest that it's ever been. It's my relationship with this vessel that I'm not so sure about, or rather how people view me in relation to this vessel. I know that the Jensen inside is still that Jensen. A little bit of barrio and a little bit of a fucking nerd. But this Jensen walks a different earth now. This Jensen has had Taiwanese baristas flirt with them, and this Jensen has no idea how to cope. This Jensen feels stared at more than 300-pound Jensen ever felt. 300-pound Jensen felt invisible in their visibility. 300-pound Jensen is still inside, trying to crawl out and take a fucking breather, and I miss them because nobody else seems to. And I'm not ready to bury that Jensen simply because everybody else wants to. Thank you.